My content is intended for adult collectors of the product, not made for kids.
Hello everyone! For this video we have some Hasbro news. So before we actually continue, if you are new to this channel, subscribe and leave a comment with your thoughts. It takes less than a few seconds to subscribe, and let's get on with the news. So with Hasbro Pro Series, the new wave is up and coming, which most likely, if the wave is coming around the time that it should be, it's probably the same thing with Wave 2 Wave 2 QD. We only have one, but whatever, I guess it's like the most popular one out of all of them. Union Achilles. Now I will leave a link to the Amazon thing, though it's kind of disappearing fast. Now the pre-order date it says on there is for release March 1st. Now of course, could it be a lot later? Maybe. Could people maybe find it soon? Maybe. I keep on saying this in videos because people ask, but the thing is with Hasbro releases, there is no definitive release date. Sometimes people, actually, this is where I'm going to get to it. Somehow, someone found actually this new wave, I think it was at a Walmart or something, like back in December. There is no way to understand this stuff, but yeah, we're going to go over Union. So with the actual release, this is pretty much this stock combination, which if you have seen my Pro Series reviews, like I've said, I much prefer they just do the stock combos rather than they're just going to do some random combination, because a lot of times the random combination doesn't end up too crazy and, you know, just release stock at that point. They've done it there, so, you know, credit where credit's due. Also, to Memory, the person who tried the test, apparently the new wave and onwards does not have the teeth wear, so that is good. The reason why I have to keep on making sure is because sometimes you'll have something like Sword and Wizard, and it's just to actually be sure. But, yeah. Now, as far as the actual parts and everything, I've already done actually a GT tier list. What you need to know for a TLDR is basically everything is pretty good in this, except for the Union layer base, because, speed mode is just, I think, too light, and what is it, power mode or whatever it is with the swords, it's not that consistent, and, you know, there are better options like Judgment and Command and that stuff. It is pretty cool. Convert is used for attack combinations. Hopefully that Extend Plus, I get the better mold of it, because the Pro Extend Plus has this QC issue, quality control, where so the sharp part sometimes is probably not going to be as extended. Obviously, it's not all of them, but it is a minor issue with it. Now, they do have a little render of the stuff a little bit closer for the parts and everything. I mean, you know, it's a pretty exciting release, you know, for Achilles. And, you know, it's kind of cool, I guess, because Union for Hypersphere was pretty solid, and now we get the Pro release. It's kind of weird because I feel like they're just going to eventually do all of GT at the rate that they're going with. And also the biggest difference between that Extend Plus and the one that's on Zwei is that the cap is not transparent, it is normal. And yeah, alright, well, that's what it looks like. I think the only difference with TAKARA, I think I've always said, just they're slightly more saturated. That's really it. So, I mean, hey, I don't know. Let me know if you're interested in, I guess, getting Union. I would say in the US. If I say in Canada, that's, well, the Pro Series prices in Canada are not to our favor at all. For the other stuff that's in this wave, it is Prime Apocalypse stock, and then after Heaven, Pegasus, 10 Expand Revolt. Now, I'll go over the other ones, since I might as well. I've already done this before. Apocalypse will be cool because I can finally get that Ultimate Reboot without having to go through that set, and I guess all the rest of Apocalypse, that's also the positive. I do assume they'll probably do a Big Bang Genesis, or technically Eclipse Genesis, because they did Apocalypse like that. Pegasus, I think, is... I don't know. It's... I would say it's... Is it, though? I'm trying to debate what technically is the weakest, because Heaven, the layer base, is pretty good and opposite, so basically Apocalypse is pretty niche for the layer. The Attack Driver Ultimate Reboot Dash, I would say, is, you know, very solid and good to use. For Pegasus, you know, for Pegasus and Achilles, both the chips are pretty good. I think Achilles, I think, is one of the best right spin chips. Heaven is not so good same spin, but opposite spin, it's pretty good. I guess you get expand. I would have preferred if they just did proof, because, you know, black proof frame recolor, and we already did get expand previously with Air Knight and stuff, so I don't know. Or missing frames, that would have been nice too. Revolve is just the weirdest choice to me because, like, why though? You see, they could have gotten away with Revolve. Maybe this was like a Glide Rock Tavor Pro series, because that would make sense. I'm pretty sure too, because I could be wrong, I don't think that's the sparking Revolve. I think that's actually just the original Revolve. Yeah, I mean, I would have preferred, I was gonna say, I don't know, Bearing I would have been fine with, or, because Revolve is very outclassed, but I don't know. Anyways, with the Pro Series stuff, hopefully that Union date is true and we'll eventually get it. In stores, who actually knows, because it's a guessing game, am I right? And yeah, I think if they're consistent with Pro for what they're doing currently, it can end up being a pretty good job for Hasbro, and onwards could be pretty sweet. So, I mean, let me know your thoughts in the comments. Are you interested in anything from the new wave of Pro Series? Do you plan on getting any of them? I think even in fairness, Prime Apocalypse is a pretty good one. Also, I think, Apocalypse. I was also going to say, I guess Heaven too, if you just really want Heaven and you don't care about low and proof. But yeah, that's where we're going to be ending off this video. Don't really take up too much of your time. More videos coming soon. If you're new here again, subscribe to the channel. And speaking of things that you can purchase, we have a store where we have... What's up?
Stadium sets.
We have our store with stadium sets. Wow, that's crazy. You gotta check it out. We got some pretty good deals. I know a lot of people have been checking out the battle set deals or whatever. It is an optional way to support the channel, so please, if you have a few seconds, check it out if you're able to. If not, just support the video either way. And thank you for watching. Have an amazing day, and bye.